I was raised by my grandparents, and they pastored a small church in Texas. When I was 6 years old, I was at a church service with them, and I just felt called to attend a service academy, and I was dead set on West Point until I met my principal's son when I was a sophomore in high school, and he graduated from the Naval Academy, and he was very influential in my life and helped me decide this was the place for me.
Okay.
I went to a meeting where they had other midshipmen who spoke about their experiences, so not just Office of Small Business Programs, but the Pentagon and other math areas. Midshipman Medford, who interned here last year, spoke to me and discussed some of her projects and kind of how this internship was set up, and it was very interesting to me, and that was influential in me deciding to come here. I was working on an analysis of how effective our matchmaking program is at Gold Coast, and the probability of obtaining a contract from that, from attending matchmaking. That was very interesting, there's no doubt about that, and it definitely helped further my own technical knowledge of the math field and programming and whatnot. However, you mentioned we have a fluid office, and as interesting as that was and beneficial to my development, not just as a statistician or a naval officer, I thoroughly enjoyed the other projects, small things here and there for Ms. Washington, the director, Ms. Harmon, Mr. Cooperwood, the PAO. Most impactful trips that I took were one to the Senate with Mr. Cooperwood and Mr. Higgins to receive an award on behalf of Ms. Harmon. And the Senate buildings, being from Texas, a small town, I never imagined I'd be there, and that was really, really cool. I also got to go to the Pentagon with Ms. Harmon, where she introduced me to Secretary Gertz, an Assistant Secretary of the Navy. That was very, very interesting to meet a political appointee and be able to sit down with him for even 15 minutes was very awesome. I would say if you are qualified and have the opportunity to intern at OSBP, I would not pass it up. I would make sure to get out here. Come ready to work for sure, but it is a great experience, and I would recommend it to anybody, not just midshipmen, but anybody who's qualified to get in this office.